guys, what's up today? I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm actually going to be doing a what's on my iPhone. Let's just get right into it. This is my phone. It is an iPhone 16 Pro Max, I think. It's like a really big phone. Like, I had a big phone, like I had the 12 Pro Max, but this one I feel is bigger. I don't know if it actually is. Somebody fact check that. I recently just got this phone in May. Wait, it's upside down. I recently just got this phone in May for a graduation gift. Thank you to my dad. My old phone, I had it for about 4 years. I'm gonna insert like a picture of it because the little back was shattered. I have one of those like silicone cases, and so when I would put on like oil and do like my skincare, it would always slip in my hand afterwards, and so that's where I feel like most of the drops came from. It was shattered, so I couldn't have one of those cutesy cases with like the stuff on the back. I'm gonna insert a picture of what I'm talking about because I couldn't have one of those because my phone was shattered. So it was putting me in a really awkward place to get cases, but I ended up getting like this like pillowcase one from a thrift store for $1, and I just rode that one all the way until the end until I got this one. So fair warning, my phone used to be so much cuter than it is now. Like, it used to be so complex. Like, I had the whole entire like iOS 16 like theme layouts. It was really cool. So I will show a few pictures of that, but my phone is really boring and basic now because I basically just gave up and didn't know what other themes to do. Hold on, I low-key want to put on this mascara, so I'm about to put it on. Ooh, it's pretty. It's blue. It says Super Cloud from CoverGirl. Ooh, did you guys hear that? Let me do it again for you. Oh, that's so aesthetic. Use this little mirror. Do my bottom lashes because obviously my lashes are already done. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but back to what's on my iPhone. I'm gonna insert a picture of my wallpaper, but I got this from Pinterest. Really cute. I looked up, like in Pinterest, I typed in like LA beaches, and I found this really pretty one, but I don't think that this is LA. I think this is another country. I'm gonna start screen recording now because I do want to show you some of my other wallpapers that I've had. Yeah, so I have this one right here. It has, this is a countdown until I go to college, which is like a rough estimate because I don't know when I actually move in and everything, but it is 89 degrees and go over. This is actually BTS, and it's like their figures, like emojis, like they each have one. I think this one's name's is Tata. I am into K-pop, but I never mention it at all because it'd be some mad bullies, but my personal bias, just in case you're wondering, is Namjoon, and his BT21 character is Koya. Jen's is RJ, and then so on and so forth. Also, I have this one. This is really cute. Like, it's like a blue collage from Pinterest as well. I didn't make it. And then this one is like a manifestation vision board that I made at the beginning of the year. I'm pretty sure it's really aesthetic. I don't know why I changed it. This was back when chill guy was trending. Literally chill guy. Like, there's nothing more to be said about that. This was also from Pinterest. All of these so far have been from Pinterest except for this one, which I made myself. So going back to this one, I mean, yeah, it was just a black and white vibe and kind of gray. This was back when my phone was like gray, like a gray theme going on, and this just fit. And then I have this one of me and Toby. He's so cutesy. I love him. This is Billie Eilish. I did go through a Billie Eilish phase, and I still love her music so much, but this is like when her Hit Me Hard and Soft album came out, and my whole entire phone was just like Hit Me Hard and Soft. Like, that's all it was. Oh, my screen recording stopped. This one is Jungkook, and again, my phone was still in a black and a gray theme, so this just fit, and it was just a very aesthetic, nice picture of him. And then this is just a black one. I don't know who I was feeling like, but I guess I was just out of ideas. I feel like we all go through that phase when our phone wallpaper is just black, or is that just me? It's just black, and I think it's aesthetic. I'm gonna screen record again because it keeps stopping. This is a player at University of Florida, and she's like a slapper. So in softball, when you hit on the left side and you're running through the ball, it's called a slapper, but it can be a really hard technique to learn. So when I was first learning it, I had a picture of her on my wallpaper so that I could just like memorize it and see it every single day to help me out. And it was really cool because I ended up going to one of the camps and I ended up meeting her, and I showed her the wallpaper, and so we ended up taking a picture. It was really cutesy. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So that's just like a fun little story about that. This is what my phone looks like. I know it is so boring. It used to be so fun, and I don't know why I never filmed one of these videos whenever my phone was literally so cutesy, but this is just what it looks like now. Like, I literally have no apps on this main screen. Honestly, I only have these apps because I like recently just downloaded these, so actually I'm gonna like remove them all right now so that you can get like the full vision of what I'm trying to do. So also, this background screen, this is from when I went to a beach for spring break, and so that's what this is. So we're going with the whole beach theme for my phone currently. This is where all my apps are, so I guess I'll just go through it like this. These are just the suggestions at the top. At the top we have TikTok, Amazon, Fonto, and the call app. that's just TikTok. If you don't already follow me on TikTok, make sure you follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen, and it of course is already on the screen with a screen recording. I have a couple TikTok accounts, but we're not even gonna get into that right now. Amazon, I feel like that's pretty like self-explanatory. I just got my vanity from here, so yay. Fonto, this is where I make all my thumbnails, so I'm gonna restore to previous state. This is the last like thumbnail that I made, and if you haven't already watched that video, make sure you go watch it. It's up. And then my call log, let's see who I've called. My friend just called me, my dad, my mom, my cousin Brandon, my friend Ruben. Like, it just all kind of repeats over and over. I don't really call that many people. So we're gonna go to recently added. I did just get the Chick-fil-A app. Let me tell you why. Like, I went and I was going to get like a chicken biscuit, and my mom and stuff, like they have like a bunch of rewards. Let's see how many points they have actually right now, because she had like a bunch of rewards. Okay, they only have 782 right now, but like that's after I got the chicken biscuit. But I had to get the chicken biscuit and I didn't have the app, so I just downloaded the app so that I can get my chicken biscuit for $4. Like, my whole entire meal was only $4 recently. And then this Club Life app, I haven't signed into it yet because my dad said that he was gonna give me a gym membership. This is the app that the gym uses. I recently just got Disney Plus on my phone. Like, I have it on my laptop and my TV, but I just got it on my phone because I went to Delaware. That's also in a vlog. I'll put that up here somewhere. I wanted something to watch, so I downloaded it, but turns out like I couldn't even download it because of the kind of plan that we're on. So like, if you have ads in your Disney Plus and your Hulu subscription together, then you can't even download anything, which is like, bro. So I'm probably gonna end up deleting it again. Roku is just like the Roku apps. I think somebody in my house lost my own Roku remote for my TV, but it's fine because I don't even watch TV like that. Shop app, this is what I use to track some of my orders. Recently ordered this, and this was their tracking service, so I used it and downloaded this app. Widgetsmith is back in the day when I used to use a bunch of like themes and everything for my phone. This is what I would use it for. And then this Manifested app, I don't even know. I downloaded it because I thought it looked cutesy and I didn't know exactly what it was. I mean, I'm probably gonna delete it really soon. Next, we have social. So I have Discord, but I don't really use it like that. In another vlog, I talked about Dress and Press server where everybody votes everybody 5 stars, and it's called a farming server, and the outfits are so good. I mentioned this in another summer mess video. I don't even know what day it is. I'm just gonna put the whole playlist up here. These are like the servers and stuff for it, and so you can just like click a link and then you can join one. A farming server 1 and 2, you can join one. And then also I have one for episode stories, but I don't know where that one is. But basically like I'm in an episode book club. I don't even want to speak about this online. If you roast me, just go ahead and get off my channel, bro. Like, you don't understand. It's so hot in my room. Oh my gosh. I'm in an episode book club, and like they give you gems and everything. Your team hits a certain amount of points, then you can get 25 gems, like a bunch of passes, and that's how I'm able to play episodes so often, because usually regular episode, like, you just have to play and play and play all your stuff, but with a book club, it helps out so much with the rewards and the points. So that's a Discord server that I have for that. Let's go back to social. I have Facebook. I don't really use it like that, but I mean, I just have it. We had 24-hour Walmarts, $1 McChickens, $5 footlongs, $10 full tanks, 99-cent stores. Man, we had it all. What happened? That's actually really real. Just because something is on sale doesn't mean you have to buy it. Girl, I disagree. Okay, moving on from Facebook. I literally am never on there. FaceTime is like FaceTime. It's pretty much the same as my call log. GroupMe, I use GroupMe for softball stuff, softball group chats. It's mostly like sports group chats that I use it for. Instagram, I have multiple Instagram accounts, so let me go ahead and switch this back to the one that I want y'all to see. But this is my Instagram account. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, it's Instagram. So I mean, we all know that we come to rot on here and scroll Instagram reels. Don't even get me started, because I will literally stop this video and scroll on Instagram reels. Like, it's bad. This is Life 360. I only have that because my dad and my parents are on there, so I'm on there too. Locket, I literally have not used Locket in so long. Like, I just might delete it. Like, look, it's asking me to set it up again. Like, what? I think I might just delete Locket. Like, I haven't used it since sophomore year. These are my messages. Not really much here. Nobody be texting me. My cousin responded to all my TikTok. W cousin, and we're gonna text him. W cousin for responding to all my TikToks. But he does this all the time. Like, that's why I always send him TikToks, because he always responds. We already did phone. Let's do Snapchat. Hey, I don't really snap people on Snapchat like that. I only keep them because of like my streaks. So I have like 612 here and then 544, which is like the most streaks that I've had. So I just keep those, but I pretty much drop streaks with everybody else. Add me on Snapchat if you're not already, because I do post on Snapchat. So I'm gonna put it on the screen too, and all my socials are always in the description link down below. But yeah, let's get into my Bitmoji, because the other day I was literally out somewhere with like my teammates and I was like, do you ever just get the urge to change your Bitmoji? And that's exactly what I did. So she's wearing this cute little 2-piece. She's on the beach. peach, and she has this little flower thing around her head. Like, she's tea. We already did TikTok. For WhatsApp, I don't really use it that much. Like, I only used it for when I was working, and that's where we would like get all our updates from. X, or Twitter, I can't believe I just called it X, oh my gosh. And it's basically just like a bunch of my softball stuff, so if you want to follow me on there, you definitely can. Whenever I talk about softball and you're ever like, I wonder what she's actually doing on the field, this is what I'm doing, so you can go. And that's basically it for social. We're gonna move on to utilities. So we have the app store, calculator, clock, color widgets. This is where I get some of the widgets that you've seen on like my wallpaper, the one that you count down numbers with, and then this one with the heart and the stars, that one too. This is just another like widgetsmith app, but a little more like customizable. We have the counter app, what it sounds like. I want to like count something over and over and over again. This is literally what it's for. I mean, it's kind of random and you feel like you might never need it, but I did need it at one point. To do what? I don't even remember. Or maybe like workout reps or whatever if you forget. Then we have Find My, that's all my friends' locations. I'm obviously not gonna show that and dox them. What kind of friend would I be? But I literally love just watching everybody like, I wonder what so-and-so's doing, and then I just look. Then I have free VPN. I have not used that since I was in school. Everybody knows if you're on school Wi-Fi, you're gonna need that VPN. I have the Parrot app. It repeats it over and over, so if you want to like listen to something over and over again, you're gonna use this app for. I'm pretty sure I use it for to memorize something, like a speech. Passwords, obviously it keeps all your passwords in it. Safari, look at my Safari background. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty. It's just like California, I'm pretty sure. Settings. We should talk about how much storage I have because I literally pay for storage. I have 2 terabytes. So whenever I talk about storage on my phone, I'm never running out. I love filming on my phone whenever like my camera's dead because I can feel so much more relaxed. I'm not gonna run out of storage like I would on my camera. My camera runs off an SD card. And yeah, that's that. I have 15,000 photos, 248 things in notes, voice memos. I have no idea what all this is. I'm gonna listen to it on here because I'm not gonna get caught lacking. Then we have watch. My dad took my watch in whenever he like got me a new phone. He took it in. I don't know why he took it in, but he got a new Apple Watch, so I think he traded in his Apple Watch. Ever since he took it, like my Apple Watch has not been right. I haven't used it because it won't connect, like the time is off. But it seems that all my old faces are still here. I promise you, I have not used my Apple Watch in like weeks. And that's all for the utilities. We're gonna go to music. This is my Apple Music. These are pretty much all my playlists. I made my playlist really pretty whenever I was on spring break because I didn't have anything to do. But yeah, they're all really aesthetic looking. I love that for my playlist. Then we have Moises, which is basically like, this is when I would post like dance videos and like lip sync videos, like a bunch of cussing in it. So like I just use this since out the cussing, and some of this stuff like I haven't used since I got my new phone, so that's probably why it's asking me to sign in. Airbuds is basically this app that I have with my friends. It shows what everybody's listening to right now. So right now Vic is playing Style by Taylor Swift. She also just played The Way by Errandday 4 minutes ago. Like, we like an algorithm that like shows what your friends is listening to. This is my profile, so it just kind of shows what I'm listening to, and it shows how much times that you played a certain song. Like, it's basically for your friends. It's like a Locket, but for earbuds, if you know what Locket is. I have Shazam. This is obviously when I need to Shazam something, like when I'm in a restaurant and I'm like, oh, what is this melody? This is what I'm gonna use. Silence Music is basically Musy. I don't know if anybody remembers Musy. This is basically Musy because Musy got taken off the App Store for some people, and I was one of those people. No, what happened to Musy? It's like YouTube, but with no ads. It'll have pop-up ads, but it doesn't have like ads interrupting the music. So this is just what I use it for. I use it sometimes to just find like songs that are unreleased by artists like Frank Ocean or like sleep playlists. I don't have to get interrupted with ads. I have Spotify, but it's not downloaded on my phone currently because I use Apple Music. Using both is like kind of crazy. So we're gonna go to creativity. Obviously my camera is my camera. Camera Connect is basically like when I take pictures on my camera, import them to my phone, like my actual photos. This is where I would do it at. Also, if you didn't know, I have a Canon PowerShot V10. It's always in the description down below what camera I'm using. I use this camera in my phone sometimes. Canva is also where I make my thumbnails at, so when we open it, it's probably just gonna be a bunch of my old thumbnails. CapCut, dude, I heard there's so much controversy going on with CapCut. There's a lot going on with it, and I haven't used it. I mean, I only really used it to edit my Twitter videos for my softball and everything, so I mean, I didn't really use it that much. And Collage is also just another app that I use to make my thumbnails with. Freeform, I literally have not used this like ever. Like, what is this? Like, I think it's just like a drawing app. Oh, me and my friend were drawing on this one time because she was telling a story and she like didn't know how to like say it, so she like visually wrote it down. But this doesn't look like much of anything. I think this is maybe a classroom. GarageBand, I'm pretty sure that's where you like make all the music. Google Photos, I just have Google Photos because it's like a bunch of like old pictures on it. iMovie, I have never ever use iMovie on my phone. Like literally never, ever, ever, ever. I don't even know why I have it. I think I'm gonna delete it right now actually. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted it because if I'm not gonna be using CapCut anymore, I'm gonna be using iMovie. Well, I have Final Cut Pro. That's on my computer though. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Also, we have photos. I just told you that I have 15,000 plus photos. And then we have PixArt. I only use PixArt for stickers, but I don't even use that for stickers anymore because it's so easy. Like Apple literally gives you the update to get stickers from your own photos. Maybe I should delete that too. I literally have not used it. Look, it's asking me to create an account. Like I literally have not used PixArt in forever. And then we have YT Studio, which is basically just YouTube Studio, all your analytics and everything, and you can respond to comments here. Most YouTubers have this to keep up with their analytics and how their YouTube channel is doing and how certain videos are doing. Productivity and finance. This app is basically like, I had to use it for college. They use like Windows and everything, so I would have to use this to sign into my accounts. Bank of America is obviously my bank account. Honestly, I low-key have not been able to get into it for a couple weeks. I didn't know the password because I set it up with my mom. I said this in another video. Finally had to like reset my password, but then you have to have like social security number, bank account number, all this stuff. I don't have that. So then when I finally did get it, I forgot and I never did it. Like I never reset it. So I still can't get into it. We have the calendar, Cash App, ChatGPT, which we love. I love ChatGPT. She helps so much. Contacts, the light tree. I can delete this because this was just something that I needed for my job, even though I used it like 2 times and I worked there for 6 months. I don't know what it really did. Files, Gmail, Hotspot Shield. I used it when I went to my other school because you know how different VPNs work on different Wi-Fi's. Keynote, which I don't even know what this is. I think it's just like the Apple thing where they like tell you about all the updates and everything. Magic Eraser. I use it to remove backgrounds from pictures. So I think I just did it using my thumbnail, like the TikTok background from TikTok. Here, I'll try to show you if it has it. No, there's so many ads. Let's just wait out the ad. And I low-key think that my camera is about to run out of storage, but I'm not even halfway done what's on my iPhone. This is what I just removed. I used it on my makeup thumbnail, but I just removed like the white from the TikTok logo. Then we have mail, notes, a bunch of other random stuff that I don't use. TWP employees back when I worked at my job. Widget Smith, I already showed you that. And then Zoom for my Zoom meeting. Entertainment, we obviously have the GOAT, YouTube. I don't know why I started at the bottom, but we have Webtoon. I used to read it because my cousin recommended me some stories, but I could never really get into it. I'm not knocking it. Basically like the comic version of episodes. So if you prefer comics and like a more book centered, then you'd like Webtoon. I don't have Prime Video anymore, but I used to. My mom pays for it still, but like I don't have it on my phone. Like there's nothing for me to watch on there. Oh, when I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. Podcasts, I only listened to like 1 podcast on here. Netflix, obviously. Meta Horizon was when I had my VR set. I don't know if it's signed in still, but yeah, it's literally not signed in. HBO Max is back when I was on somebody's HBO Max and they paid for it, but sadly they don't pay for it anymore. And then the iTunes store. So many of these apps I don't even use, but they're in these small little folders, so I wouldn't even know that I didn't use them. Hulu, I love Hulu. My favorite show to watch on Hulu is Modern Family. That's like the only thing that I watch on Hulu. Game Changer is for softball. Like it keeps up with your stats and how your team's doing, but I'm currently signed out right now. My parents and I are all signed in and only a couple people can be signed in at the same time. So it kicks whoever the last one to sign in was, and that was me. ESPN was for when I watched softball games. I think we all know what ESPN looks like. And then I already did Disney Plus. Now let's go to games. This should be pretty fun. My camera just died and I'm about to go to my friend's house to be in another vlog, but I do want to finish this what's on my iPhone video for you guys. So where did we leave off on? Off on the game section. Block Blast, the main game that I play on my phone. Like if I'm gonna play a game, it's probably gonna be Block Blast or this Cooking Diary game. I really love Cooking Diary versus Cooking Fever, which is also a really popular like fast food game, fast-paced restaurant game where like the customers get mad at you if you don't get them their food fast enough. Delicious Emily, it's kind of like the similar thing. Fun fact, actually, I was at like an Applebee's or like a Red Lobster or one of those places that they have like games on the tablets, and this was a free game, like the Delicious game. I literally played it the whole entire time that we were there. When we left the restaurant, I literally had to download it so fast on my grandma's phone because I remember I was with my grandma and my grandpa. I didn't have a phone at the time. I was so young when I found this game. And then we have episodes. Let's go. Episodes that go. Let me show y'all how many passes I have. Do y'all see that at the top? 1,082 gems. And I had more. I spend them. I try to spend as much as I can because I heard that like episode doesn't like when you have like a bunch of gems because it thinks that you're hacking or scamming or something. I have 301 passes. This is my little episode character. Y'all want to see her? She's so cute. I have her name as Kiana because like, or like the name Kiana I think is cute and I didn't know what to call her. I don't want to call her my name. That's boring. And then these are some other games that I don't play anymore, so I just went ahead and like offloaded them back when I needed space. So we have Happy Color, the high heels game. I remember getting like so high up in that game. Like I don't know what the levels go to now, but I was like at crazy like levels in this game. And then I have this Hotel Fever game. I download this every time I want to play like a hotel fast-paced game, but then I can never get past this one level in this game, so I just stopped playing. Then we have offline games, and I thought that it was just gonna be like a bunch of games that you didn't have to watch ads for, but I was mistaken. Like you literally have to watch ads. How do you watch ads when you literally have no service? Like how does that even make sense? So I offloaded that. And then I still have Subway Surf. I love Subway Surfers. I play from time to time when I'm just really bored, but I'm actually decently good at it. My high score is 6 million. Like, that might not be a lot to you tryhards out there who just sit on your phone and literally play Subway Surfer, but for me, just like an average Joe playing it, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. And that's all for my games. Going on to information and reading, we have Audible, which I don't think I've ever used. I think I used it like one time, but I don't really use Audible like that because I like to physically see the words. I'm not really an auditory learner or listener. We have the Bible. Love the Bible. I was reading last night. I'm reading John right now. We have the books. I bought like a book on here like a couple years ago. I use this, but not really. I have my radar. It's just a more accurate version of what the weather app that iPhone has tries to be. The iPhone app, everybody knows, unpredictable. Translate, I guess that's just translator. I don't ever use that. And then we got shopping and food. I already did Amazon. Apple Store, I'm guessing it's just like a bunch of Apple products. I've never used this app before. Chick-fil-A, I already showed that. DoorDash. I've seen so many TikToks where people were just like regretting spending so much money on DoorDash instead of going to get it themselves, and I literally feel that. Like, I DoorDash something and then I'm like, it's not even that good, and then you spent way much more money on the meal than you actually should have just because you wanted to get it delivered to you. DoorDash is great sometimes, but I'd be feeling the after effects of it, like, why did I spend this much money? Then we have Pretty Little Thing. I haven't shopped on here in forever. Like, I got 2 things from here and I haven't been on it since. Then we got Shein. I haven't really been on Shein either. It's just like, I have some good things on there. It's kind of like a hit or miss kind of thing. You just gotta find your way. Then we have the shop app that I already showed you, which was just to track everything. Education. I'm trying to click on it, but I guess there's not more than 4 apps in there. Photo math. Everybody knows that's the OG way to get your math homework done. And then I have this like draw app. When I was doing like a poster board, I'll try to find a picture of it and insert it, but I had to like trace a bunch of stuff, and this app really helped me. And we have Student Campus. I have not used it in 2 years. I'm literally gonna delete it. Like, it was for my old school to keep up with your grades, your classes, everything else. And then we have Khan Academy. This is when I was studying for my SAT, and I would do practice questions and when I was at home. And then we have other, which is just Pinterest. I love Pinterest so much. Pinterest is amazing. Like, so aesthetic. Like, I love it just so much. I think all my boards are in a nice order. I have them. Look, this is BTS pictures in black and white. This is regular BTS pictures. These are BTS wallpapers. BTS cake are just all my chill guy pictures. This is all my dress to impress ideas and inspiration. This is another goofy BTS board. Pretty pictures of LA. Like, I love Pinterest so much. And then we have maps. Everybody knows. We have Alarmy. Alarmy is basically like an alarm app where like it literally will not stop ringing unless you like take a picture of something, or like you get out of bed and do jumping jacks. Like, it's a really good alarm app, but I personally don't use it because I'm not that deep of a sleeper. So whenever I get up, like, I lay there for like 5 or 10 minutes. Alarmy is basically to prevent laying in your bed or snoozing, but I don't use it that much because it's very annoying. I mean, I guess that's the point. Then for health and fitness, I have the same gym app that, you know, I'm not at a gym yet. Fitness, nothing there yet because I don't wear my Apple Watch and I haven't done any fitness with my phone. Then I have Flow, which is a period tracker. And then we have health, pretty much same thing. Journal is just basically like aesthetic version of notes. Nike Run Club, where I track my runs whenever I do run. And then we have Sweatcoin, which is like so random. Like, I downloaded it from TikTok and like I don't even know what it does. Like, genuinely, it just like counts your steps or whatever, and you can like redeem gifts and stuff. I don't even know. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, I think that's it for what's on my iPhone. I guess we can just talk about the case. I got it from Amazon. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it that well. Maybe I can try to change the lighting, but it's just like blue. It has like a collage on the back. This is the case that I got from Five Below whenever my phone case hadn't come in yet. I was scared of dropping my phone. Dude, I should have recorded the whole video in this lighting. What? No. It really wraps up everything that's on my iPhone. I like the blue background of the beach on the back. It's really cutesy and it like matches the vibe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.